Batting second, number 7, shortstop, Danny Pina. Batting 12, batting third, number 12, third baseman, Bennett Bondrak. Batting fourth, number 20, first baseman, Colin Trumbull. Batting fifth, number 8, second baseman, Vince Nielsen. Batting sixth, number 0, catcher, Cash Lopez. Batting seventh, number 4, left fielder, Ruben Villegas. Batting eighth, number 35, right fielder, Finley Hoover. Batting ninth, number 6, designated hitter, Julian Perales. Starting on the mound for the Halos is number 3, Caleb Seaback. The California Halos are led by Chris Gomez, Zach Miller, and Andrew Renteria. Now let's meet the starters for your Alaska Goldpanners. Batting first, number 25, center fielder, Owen Mealy. Batting second, number 15, third baseman, Lucas Shermer. Batting third, number 33, catcher, Efron Ortega. Batting fourth, number 22, first baseman, Matthew Panal. Batting fifth, number 16, second baseman, Vince Benverlo. Batting sixth, number 3, left fielder, Garrett Davidson. Batting seventh, number 5, right fielder, Hunter Freepers. Batting eighth, number 35, designated hitter, Jamie Mullen. Batting ninth, number 9, shortstop, Cole Clark. And starting on the mound for your Panners, number 45, Addison Walker. The coaches for your last Goldpanners, Vince Payne, Dave Dawson, Matthew Gonzalez, and Andrew Trotman. And your last Goldpanners are led by the manager, Carlos Gonzalez. At this time, we ask you to please rise and remove your hats in honor of America with the singing of our national anthem by Jen Oden from Big Daddy's Barbecue.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of
Goldpanners baseball here on PannerVision. It is a gorgeous Wednesday night here in Fairbanks, Alaska. Garo Von Dane with you live here as we begin the final series of the regular season. It's upon us. And the California Halos in town for a 6-game set to end the 2025 Fairbanks campaign. We'll be off to Wichita, Kansas for the NBC World Series after. but only 6 chances left here to catch your Goldpanners in Fairbanks. Raleigh Johnson on public address. Kari's on scoreboard. Bam Bam on cameras and controls. Chris Carlson is eating mosquitoes, literally, in Rampart, Alaska, but helping out from afar as he's on a teaching duty in the native village along the banks of the Yukon River. The California Halos, an independent team, was formed in 2011 as the SoCal Halos. They're from Camarillo, California. They've been here before and back again here as we welcome them to the Golden Heart of Alaska for this final series of 2025. On the mound for Fairbanks, it's the 6'5" right-hander from Incarnate Word, Addison Walker, the redshirt freshman. Addison Walker, who's had a marvelous season for the Goldpanners. And he will face Andrew Olson to start off this ball game. And at 36 minutes past 6, we have our first pitch, and it's lifted high into right field. Hunter Friedberg, shading his eyes from the bright sun, makes the catch to retire Andrew Olson on one pitch. And that will bring up the shortstop, Danny Pena. So Danny Pena batting here for the California Halos in black jerseys. Goldpanners in their red tops with the red caps. And just want to point out that we are having internet problems here. The internet is down all over the ballpark. And so we're running off a hotspot right now, trying to keep it going. But we are recording this broadcast too. So if something happens and we are off the air, it will be archived in its entirety to watch later. But we may lose connection here. So hang in there. We're working on it right now. Danny Vaziri's working on it. So is Chris Carlson and Bam Bam. So hopefully we can walk to Vondrak. We'll bring up Talon Trumbull. Top of the first inning here. We had no score. The Halos with a runner at first and 2 down. Panners have been rolling along here. Winners of 6 straight and 18 out of 19. The only loss was in the 4th game against, or the 5th game against the Pro-Am All-Stars. Panners just swept Team Philippines in 5 straight. Panners are 25-5. Walker's 2-0 pitch is grounded right back to Addison, and he snags it on a one hop. Tosses to first base for the final out. No runs, no hits, 1 left on the 2-out walk. Goldpanners coming to bat. Owen Mealy at the top of the order tonight for the Alaska Goldpanners. He's been on a hot stretch as of late. Mealy against Caleb Seebeck. Caleb Seebeck, the right-hander on the mound for the California Halos. Seebeck wearing number 3, the 6'5" right-hander from the University of San Diego, and he strikes out Mealy. And one down here in the bottom of the first. No score. Garo Von Dane here at Growden Memorial Park. This will be home for the men's league after we wrap up the season. The local men's league will play here at the ballpark. Play the rest of their games at high school fields around town. Lucas Shermer batting here for Fairbanks. Shermer's had a great season for the Goldpanners. Freshman to be at UC Irvine. Shermer and then Efren Ortson, red hot batting 6th. 7, 8, 9 spots. Hunter Friedberg, Jamie Mullen, the designated hitter, and Cole Clark, the shortstop. Ball and 2 strikes on Shermer. Catching for Caleb Seebeck is Dash Lopez. And it's chopped foul at home plate. At first base, it's Talon Trumbull. Vince Nielsen, the second baseman. Danny Pena at short. Bennett Vondrak is at third base. The outfield, Ruben Venegas in left. Andrew Olson in center field. Finley Hoover is in right. And it's called strike 3. A good start for Caleb Seebeck as he strikes out the first 2 Goldpanners here in the first inning. And here's Efren Ortega. Sylmar, California native, 5'11" right-handed hitting catcher. He's 7 for his last 18. Efren batting .348 on the summer. Same number as Luke Shermer coming into this one. So of the players on the roster, the current roster, they have the highest averages. Although Ian Armstrong's up there too. We're hoping to get his bat back any time now. He's been out for a while, a little banged up, but trying to work his way back. We should see him any day. And here's the 1-1. And it's called a strike. Panners will be adding a catcher to the roster to replace Ortega, who will be departing soon. He will not be joining us in Wichita. So the team's going to look a little different than the one that started the season. And here's the 2-2 to Ortega, and he swings and fouls this one off. But talking to pitching coach Vince Payne last night, this is the pitching staff that will be in Wichita is better than the one that was in Grand Forks. Panners lost a few arms, but adding some more, and have added some in recent days, including Ian Moore, who started the game a couple of nights ago. And it's called strike 3. Caleb Seebeck strikes out the side here in the first. No score after 1. Goldpanners and Halos. Goldpanners and Halos here as we go to the second inning. Growden Memorial Park, beautiful Fairbanks, Alaska. We welcome Halos viewers to the ball game and to the broadcast. We'll be carrying every game, and apologies for the internet issues tonight. And again, we are recording the broadcast, so even if we get knocked off, we will air it later. It'll be up on our YouTube page in its entirety. Here is Vince Nielsen leading off against Addison Walker. Vince Nielsen, the second baseman for the Halos. In a 0-0 ball game here, top of the second. Vince Nielsen from Avila University. I think that's how it's pronounced, A-V-I-L-A University. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on the YouTube chat. Yeah, get in on the YouTube chat. Tell us where you're tuning in from. And get involved. It's an interactive sport here, PannerVision. 3 balls and a strike to Nielsen with Dash Lopez on deck. Ruben Venegas to follow. Walker's 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 3-2. The Halos are coached by Chris Gomez, Zach Miller, and Andrew Renteria. Goldpanners, of course, coached by third-year coach, second-year field manager Carlos Gonzalez out of Cyprus. Strike 3 call. Down goes Nielsen. First strikeout for Walker. Coach Gonzalez is assisted by pitching coach Vince Payne, third base coach Dave Dawson out of Arkansas Tech, Vince Payne from Hope International, and also bullpen coach Matthew Gonzalez from Hope International, and Andrew Trotman. Dash Lopez, catcher, grounds one to first. Pinal will flip to Walker, who's to the bag in plenty of time. 3-1 ground out for Lopez brings up Venegas. Let's go around the Goldpanner defense here tonight. Catching is Ortega, Pinal at first. Venverlo at second base. Cole Clark is at short, Lucas Shermer at third. And in the outfield, it's Garrett Davidson in left, Owen Mealy in center, and Hunter Friedberg in right. Off day for David Shackelford. Walker's pitch to Venegas. It's called a ball. Carlos Gonzalez has been ejected? What did I miss?
I didn't see that.
Nor did I. Carlos Gonzalez apparently tossed. And I completely missed that. And I don't see him atop the dugout. So Coach Gonzalez ejected for arguing balls and strikes in the first inning after the strikeout of Efren Ortega. The umpiring crew, Ruben Cabral at behind the dish. Luis Alvarado at first, Dan Angelo at third. This one's grounded to short. Clark to Pinal. A 1-2-3 second. For Addison Walker. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Goldpanners and Halos. Matthew Pinal for the Goldpanners leading off the second inning. Pinal, Venverlo, and Davidson, 4, 5, and 6 spots against Caleb Seebeck. Matthew Pinal rejoining the Goldpanners this year after playing for the team a few years ago. Two-way player, Pinal at first base tonight. Junior from Hope International of Southgate, California. Pinal so far this season, 6 for 15 with 4 runs batted in. Starts with 2 balls and no strikes against Seebeck, who struck out the side, got all 3 Goldpanners looking in the first. This is a Goldpanner team that doesn't strike out very much, too. There's a strike, it's 2-1. Had a lot of people shooting me texts today from around the country. National news with the 7.3 earthquake near Sandpoint, Alaska on the Aleutians. They had a tsunami warning in effect for the Anchorage area and coastal areas, but it was minimized eventually. As this one is off the glove of Seebeck on a one-hopper. Pinal racing up the line, and he gets there safely. So a base hit for Pinal. Brings up Venverlo with a leadoff runner aboard. That 7.3 quake that's pretty high number. In the past 5 years, there have only been 4 quakes that strong. And Alaska has a ton of quakes. I actually posted a little message from the Alaska Earthquake Center on my Twitter today, @VoiceOfGman, and explain how many earthquakes there are here. And I leafed through some of the footage from residents in Sandpoint, 50 miles from the epicenter today. But rest assured, we're all fine. And here in Fairbanks, we don't have to worry about tsunamis here in the middle of the state. That quake was at 12:40 p.m. Alaska time. I asked my son about it. He's down in Anchorage now, and he said he didn't feel anything. He just saw the alert come up on the phone. Two and one to Venverlo. Through the left side, a base hit for Vinnie Vincent. And now 2 aboard for the Goldpanners with nobody out for Garrett Davidson. The biggest quake in recent years that was close to urban areas was in 2018. Split the Parks Highway apart north of Anchorage and destroyed a lot of property. But there's little quakes all the time. This one is inside and down low, and it's off the glove of catcher Lopez. So both runners advance on the wild pitch. Charge to Caleb Seebeck, who struck out all 3 batters in the first and now has given up consecutive base hits. And has to work out of this situation. Second and third, nobody out. And facing Garrett Davidson. UC San Diego, Tustin, California native. Davidson 8 for his last 17 at the plate. Had a few days off before returning to the lineup yesterday. Davidson the batter with Gold at second and third in a scoreless second inning. On a beautiful sunny evening in Fairbanks. 1-1 pitch. High into left towards the line. Venegas into foul territory. Will make the catch. The runner tags from third. Here comes a throw home, and wow! Out at the plate is Pinal on a fantastic throw from Ruben Venegas to Dash Lopez. Venegas showing off the cannon in left. Wow. Play goes 7-2 on the flyout by Davidson. And really not even that close. And here's Hunter Friedberg. Now with 2 outs, just like that. Hunter Friedberg. Sophomore, San Diego, out of Lakewood, California. Checks the swing, takes a strike. It's 1-1. Over at third base is Venverlo. 2 down, and that one's fouled off. Friedberg batting .232 this year. Goldpanners as a team up to .289 now. Ball and 2 strikes. On Hunter Friedberg with Jamie Mullen on deck. Friedberg takes upstairs. 2-2. The World Eskimo Indian Olympics began today, right across the street at the Carlson Center, the hockey arena and basketball arena. Here's the 2-2. Line foul out of play. Talked to some of the competitors last night. And they have some pretty wild events. It's Native Olympics. Traditional Native games and more. Here's the 2-2. Called strike 3. 4 strikeouts for Caleb Seebeck. He gets out of a big jam here in the second inning, and we're still scoreless after 2. Garo Von Dane here in Fairbanks. We are holding steady right now with internet. We are the only spot here up in the press box that has any internet at the ballpark. And I'm not sure how it's working, but Danny Vaziri working hard on it. As is Bam Bam and Chris Carlson back in Rampart. Mentioned he's eating mosquitoes. He actually ate one today. How about that? Chris had a big old Rampart mosquito hit the back of his throat. Mosquitoes are, when you get out into the woods, it is incredible. Clouds of mosquitoes that just attack. Goldpanners and Halos in a 0-0 game as we start the third. Very vocal dugout for the Halos tonight. Finley Hoover leading off. He'll be followed by Julian Perales. And the top of the order, Andrew Olson. Halos looking for their first hit. Goldpanners really had the clamps on Team Philippines in that series that just wrapped up a couple of nights ago. Here's a 3-1, and it's fouled out of play. In the 5-game series, the Goldpanners outscored Team Philippines to 12 and allowed just 25 hits, so an average of 5 hits per game. They just never let the Philippines threaten. And we'll see what this Halos lineup can do against the Goldpanners. Halos are 15-8 with 1 tie this year. Here's the 3-2. Did he go? On appeal, they say no. They lead off walk. It's a Finley Hoover. That's the second walk issued by Addison Walker. And here's Julian Perales, the DH. Outfielder from Santa Barbara City College. Left-handed hitter against the righty, Walker. And that one just skips off the glove of Ortega and allows the runner to go to second base. And a rare mistake by Ortega behind the dish. And he's going to go out and talk to Addison Walker, so maybe they were crossed up on what pitch was coming. But Hoover into scoring position with nobody out. What a job for Caleb Seebeck in the second inning. And a little help from left fielder Ruben Venegas. Goldpanners had second and third with nobody out. Davidson hits a fly ball to left towards the foul line. Venegas makes the catch. Pinal's tagged from third and was gunned down at the plate. Here's Perales with a 1-ball pitch. And he takes ball 2. Andrew Olson on deck at the top of the order. And this one is lined into right center field. A base hit. Hoover waved around third. He will score, and it's 1-0 Halos on the RBI single from Julian Perales. Halos in front of the Goldpanners here in the third inning. And again, head coach Carlos Gonzalez was ejected in the first inning, arguing balls and strikes right after the strikeout that ended the bottom of the first. And I'm trying to see if we can get him up here. And this one is chopped foul towards the Goldpanner dugout. Jeff Williams, season-long bat boy for the Goldpanners, got to throw out the first pitch tonight after Jen Oden's wonderful national anthem singing. Walker working to Andrew Olson, who flew out to right on the first pitch he saw to open up the ball game. Again, World Eskimo Indian Olympics going on across the street at the Carlson Center, opening ceremonies today, and some of the early events, including a 5K race. This one is hit into center field, a base hit. So the first 3 have reached safely here in the third inning, and now first and second with nobody out. The Halos are fired up. Danny Pena, the batter, who popped up behind home plate in his first at bat. So some trouble here for Addison Walker. Fastball, swing and a miss. Pena and then Bennett Vondrak. The Seagulls fly around over the field. They all just landed next to Halo's third base coach. About 15 of them. And it's 1-1. So Olson is the Seagulls move up the line in foul territory. Must have found some snacks on the field. Here's the 1-1. Swung on it, popped up right field. And into foul territory goes Pinal, who makes an over-the-shoulder catch. That's the first out of the inning. And brings up Bennett Vondrak. Keeps the runners at first and second. One run is in. RBI single for Julian Perales after the leadoff man walked to open up this third inning. Vondrak walked back in the first. And a challenge here for Addison Walker. And a pitch is up and in for ball one on Vondrak. From Vanguard University, a freshman. Takes a strike. Vondrak with runners at first and second here in the top of the third inning. Each team now with 2 base hits. Goldpanners had second and third in the second, but could not score. Oh, and that one over the head of the batter Vondrak. And it's 2-1. Halos dugout, lively. Goldpanner dugout quiet right now. And the 2-1 from Addison Walker. Foul back, 2-2. Vondrak with a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Takes outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big pitch coming up here from Walker as the gulls fly across again and land in shallow center field as Owen Mealy looks on. And the payoff pitch from Walker to Vondrak. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out. Big second out on a huge payoff pitch from Addison Walker. And now he'll try to take care of Talon Trumbull in the cleanup spot. Grounded out, chopped one back to the pitcher in the first inning. Trumbull from Cuesta College. Redshirt freshman. Breaking ball, lands in for a strike. Lord Eskimo Indian Olympics that I've brought up a couple of times. Some of my favorite events, my top event is the ball kick. They hang a ball off a pole and you have to stand on one leg, jump up and kick the ball with the leg you were standing on, and then land back on that one leg. And they just keep setting the ball on the string higher until there's only one competitor left. Inside for a ball. It's 2-1. They also have a muck tuck eating contest. That's whale blubber, which is, I love it, but most people with skin tone like mine are not fans. But very chewy, not easy to eat. Think of octopus, but much. And you eat it raw. There's also the seal skinning contest. Here's the 2-1 from Walker. This is for ball 3. 2 on, 2 out. 1 run is in. It's 1-0 Halos here in the top of the third. And Walker facing Trumbull. A 3-1 swing and a miss. This is a big at bat right now for Nielsen facing Addison Walker. Strike call, throw to first, and the runner back safely. Trumbull sliding under the tag of Pinal. Ortega gets the sign from Vince Payne. Walker steps off the rubber. The base is loaded and an 0-2 pitch coming to Nielsen. Called strike 3. Nielsen knew it right away. Walker strands the bases full, but the Halos do score, and it's 1-0 after 2.5. Jamie Mullen will lead off for Fairbanks. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Good ball game so far, man. Had some drama already. And the Halos strike first, getting a run in the top of the third. And Mullen hits one over the center fielder's head. It was playing crazy shallow, and it goes all the way to the wall. Mullen rounding second on his way to third, and he will be held at third with a stand-up triple. And I don't think Andrew Olson knew that we were getting ready to play, as he holds his hands out to his sides. He was playing unbelievably shallow, and I don't know if he just hadn't gotten to his position yet, but it was smoked right over his head. Mullen must have been licking his chops. And he delivers with a line drive to center field that turns into a triple. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that. And here's Cole Clark with a chance to tie the game, and he lifts it high to shallow left, and I don't think the Panners are going to test his arm this time, Venegas, after gunning down Pinal, and he makes another strike to the plate. And Mullen will stay at third with one out. And we go to the top of the order for Owen Mealy, who struck out looking in the first inning. Coach Carlos Gonzalez was just up here in the press box. He was ejected at the end of the first for arguing balls and strikes. A bizarre sequence. And Gonzalez probably going to join us in the broadcast here in a little bit. But of course, he can't say too much about what happened. But that's what happened. Arguing balls and strikes. Ruben Cabral showed him the exits in the first inning. 2 balls and no strikes on Mealy. I think that's only the second time Carlos has been ejected this year. Here's the 2-0. Ball 3. And Caleb Seebeck takes a little walk of frustration. Seebeck struck out the side in the first inning, gave up a couple of hits in the second, stranded runners. That's second and third. And now has a runner at third with one out, and he hits Mealy on a 3-0 pitch. And Lucas Shermer will bat. Shermer's departing soon. I think he's still playing tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But if he does, tomorrow will be his last game. If not, tonight is his last game. And what a big loss for the Goldpanners, Luke Shermer. It's been excellent. Oh, and he takes that one off the helmet. And Shermer's angry right now. And Ruben Cabral trying to keep him away from the mound as he took a fastball off the helmet. He looks to be fine, but other than the anger and the shock, and now he gestures to the mound where Caleb Seebeck stands. Back-to-back hit batsman. A 3-0 pitch inside hits Mealy. Shermer takes a fastball off the helmet. And Vince Payne comes out to try and keep things calm for the moment. But now the bases are loaded and probably a nervous Efren Ortega stands in. Oh boy. Base is full of gold, and Efren Ortega, one of the top Goldpanner hitters this year, struck out looking to end the first. That's what prompted the ejection of Coach Gonzalez, and he swings and fouls this one off. And Ortega, I don't know if he wants some more pine tar. He's returning to the dugout, asking for something. So Coach Dave Dawson over in the third base box. Matthew Gonzalez at first, and Vince Payne now managing this team. Ortega stands back in with an 0-1 count, and the base is full with one out. Seebeck's pitch swung on and blooped into foul territory, right field side, and it lands foul. Gold on every base. Caleb Seebeck facing Efren Ortega, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, hit towards shallow right over the leaping second baseman Nielsen. One run will come in to score. That will be all, but Efren Ortega gets just enough to drop it into shallow right. RBI single for Ortega as Mullen comes in to score to tie the game, and everybody moves up 90 feet. And now Matthew Pinal. Who was thrown out at the plate in the second inning. And the first pitch is down low for ball one. A leadoff triple by Mullen over the center fielder, who is way in shallow for unknown reasons. Two hit batsmen. And now an RBI single, so one out. The fly ball out was mixed in. And Matthew Pinal, the batter. 1 for 1 in the game. 7 for 16 on the season. Here's the 2-0. Pinal hits this one sharply off the glove of Seebeck, and it rolls away from him, and a run scores. He would have been better off letting that ball go. Pinal drives in another Goldpanner run as the Panners take a 2-1 lead. I think if Seebeck lets that ball go, that it's an easy play for the second baseman, Vince Nielsen. And now Vinnie Vincent stands in. 2 runs are in, still 1 out. First pitch is inside at the knees. 2-0 on Venverlo, who started the day on a hot stretch. 7 for his last 16, now 8 for his last 17. Shermer at third, Ortega at second, Pinal at first. Seebeck trying to get out of this. Here's the 2-ball pitch. Misses ball 3. A little dislike between these two teams already here in the first inning, or in the first game of 6. The 3-0. And he misses high, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk with the bases loaded. Shermer jogs in to score. And the merry-go-round moves up. 3-1 Goldpanners. And still just 1 out as the 8th batter of the inning, Garrett Davidson, stands in. Davidson flew out to left his first time up. And a left-handed hitter here against the righty Seebeck, who's been his own worst enemy here in this inning. 2-hit batsman and a bases-loaded walk. But it all started on that weird triple to open up the inning. First pitch is up high for ball 1. 5 balls in a row. The 1-0 to Davidson. Off-speed pitch, and it's popped up. Will it be playable in front of the Panner dugout? Oh, and a nice catch by the catcher Lopez as he runs into the wall. That's a huge second out. And now Hunter Friedberg will try to give the Goldpanners some more runs. 3 are in here in the 3rd inning. 3-1 Goldpanner lead. Seebeck facing Friedberg, who struck out looking in the 2nd inning. Lines this one, but it's slicing foul into the Panner bullpen, and it's caught. Is that Jonah Walker? He was ready for it. Friedberg with a 0-ball 1-strike count. The 1-strike pitch. Up and in for ball 1. What a start to this series. Friedberg with the 1-1. Takes strike 2. Can Seebeck finish off this inning and leave the bases full? The 1-2. Late swing to foul it back. And now the pitch count climbing for Seebeck. He was really efficient those first couple innings. And the 1-2 delivery. Off-speed pitch gets a swing and a miss. Goldpanners leave them loaded, but they score 3 and now lead it 3-1 after 3. We move to the fourth inning here from Growden Memorial Park, Fairbanks, Alaska. Garo Von Dane live here on PannerVision, but sounds like you're not going to hear this one live. So, as this one is being recorded with our internet problems here at the ballpark. But thanks for watching now. Good ball game, too. Panners leading 3-1 as we start the fourth. Dash Lopez, Ruben Venegas, and Finley Hoover, 6, 7, and 8 spots. Up here for the California Halos. Ground ball to first. Pinal flips to Walker, who gets to the bag. Dash Lopez, 3-1 for the second consecutive at bat. Brings up Ruben Venegas. Out of Moore Park College. Well, so much for the YouTube chat, huh? This one is dropped into foul territory up in right field. Gorgeous night here at the ballpark. And just 5 games to go here in Fairbanks after tonight. The 0-1. Misses outside for ball one. Addison Walker. In what could be his last start in Fairbanks. And probably will be. Still trying to get Coach Gonzalez on here. He's a little busy at the moment. This one's popped back over our heads here in the press box. This ballpark, well, you can't really say when it was built because it's undergone so many changes. So Panners started play here on this site in 1961 after beginning play in 1960. But floods wiped out the park, and then it was rebuilt, and it's been changed and altered and added on to. But this has been the site of Goldpanners baseball since August of 1961. This ball is slapped high into center field. On the move is Mealy, and he looks up and makes the catch. 2 down as Walker has retired 3 in a row. And 5 of 6. Since running into trouble in that third inning. As the first 3 reached safely. And the Halos were able to pick up just 1 run out of it. Finley Hoover walked and scored in that third inning. Swings and misses for strike 1. Nobody throwing in the pen for the Goldpanners, so Walker expecting to be back out in the 5th. And that one's up and in and off the glove of catcher Ortega. A couple of hit batsmen that raised the temperature here when the Goldpanners were batting in the 3rd inning. Owen Mealy was hit by a 3-0 pitch. And then the first pitch to Luke Shermer was a fastball off the helmet. Panners responded by scoring 3 runs. Strike 3 called. A 1-2-3-4 for Addison Walker. It's 3-1 Goldpanners. Jamie Mullen leads off for Fairbanks as we move to the bottom of inning number 4. And he ducks out of the way of that inside pitch. Caleb Seebeck working here in the bottom of the 4th inning. He's allowed 3 runs on 5 Goldpanner hits. Swing and a miss. Five hits for the Goldpanners, 2 hits for the Halos. Liner into right, charging it and missing it as it goes over his head is Hoover. He'll find it at the wall and get it in, but Mullen is already at second base with a leadoff double. A triple and a double for Jamie Mullen today, breaking out of a slump. And here's Cole Clark. Nothing in 1 on Clark, and that one's fouled back and out of play. And it's 0-2. The Coltrane flew out to left in the 3rd inning. This one's chopped up the middle. Fielded by the shortstop Pena, who throws on to first, take care of Clark, 6-3. And we go to the top of the order for Owen Mealy. Mullen goes over to third on the ground out. So another Goldpanner run stands at third base, potentially. Another potential run. He's definitely standing there. Mealy takes ball 1. Infield drawn in, shallow depth. And the 1-0 from Seebeck. Base hit to left. 4-1 Goldpanners as Mullen touches home for the 2nd time in the game. And Mealy with his first hit and first RBI of the evening. Brings up Lucas Sharmer. 0 for 1 was hit by a pitch. Shermer getting the signs from Dave Dawson over in the third base box. And he takes a strike. Fastball on the outside corner. Pretty hard thrower, Seebeck. That one misses outside. Seebeck doesn't like the call. Goes for another stroll. Caleb, freshman from the University of San Diego. Where Hunter Friedberg also goes. And Vinny Venverlo. Two balls and a strike now to Shermer. And they throw to first base in the turf, but it's dug out by Trumbull. Goldpanners have taken a 4-1 lead. Halos led 1-0 midway through the third, but the Panners sent 9 batters to the plate, scored 3 runs, and still left the bases loaded. That one's outside for a ball. And someone is stretching in the Halos bullpen, but has not begun throwing yet. Bottom of the 4th inning here at Growden. We're going a full 9 innings tonight. Our final game with the Philippines was 7. Stolen base for Mealy. And Schumer bats with a 3-ball, 2-strike count. And this one's hit high into center field. Moving to his left is Olsen. He will make the catch. The runner will tag from second and slide into third. 2 down for Efren Ortega at an RBI single in the 3rd inning. If you can hear me on the broadcast, the internet's going in and out. We are recording this, and we'll try to get it uploaded whenever possible after the game is finished in its entirety. But I don't know when that will be just yet. This is popped up. Right field, foul territory, and this will elude everyone as it lands next to the fence. Efren Ortega with a no-ball, 1-strike count in the 4th inning here in Fairbanks. And it's popped back and out of play. And I'm also going to be updating you with the score on Twitter at Voice of G-Man, so you can follow along there if you are not able to watch this. And the 1-2. Inside for ball 2. Seebeck working against Ortega with Mealy at third base and 2 outs. 1 run is in. Mullen doubled to lead off the inning. He scored on Owen Mealy's single. And Ortega swings and misses. Panners add a run. It's 4-1 after 4. Fifth inning here at Growden Memorial Park. Goldpanners baseball here on PannerVision. And the Goldpanners leading 4-1. And sure enough, after I say that Addison Walker's going to probably pitch the fifth inning, he does not. So Addison Walker done after 4, giving up just 1 run on 2 hits, makes way for Jonah Walker. Jonah Walker facing Julian Perales, the designated hitter, who has the lone RBI for the Halos so far tonight. Perales now facing the left-hander Jonah Walker, junior from Central Missouri out of Lincoln, Nebraska. 6'2" left-hander with a 2-ball, 1-strike count on Perales. Strike called. Perales from Santa Barbara City College, a freshman. Swing and a miss. Strikes out Perales, and that's the way the outing starts for Jonah Walker. There's number 26 if you're keeping score with us. Goldpanners and Halos, a 6-game series, starting with this one here tonight. Tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. again. Swing and a miss from Andrew Olson, who's 1 for 2 in the game. I will not be here for Friday's game on UAF Alumni Night. Should be a great crowd for that one, too. And I'm not sure who's going to be doing the game. I don't know if it's going to be General Manager John Lorkey again. As here's a roller to short. Clark to Pinal. Olson's out number 2. Danny Pena now will stand in 0 for 2 so far in the game. Tonight is Kendall Toyota night at the ballpark. Tomorrow, breast cancer detection center night. Friday, UAF Alumni Association. Saturdays, local Rotary clubs. Hit towards first. Pinal makes a nice sliding scoop and steps on the bag in a 1-2-3 inning for Jonah Walker. Half a ball game in the books. It's 4-1 Goldpanners. Matthew Pinal leads off of the Goldpanners here in the bottom of inning number 5, a 4-1 Goldpanner lead. Oh, okay. Cool. It's tasty. Yeah. Thank you for the beverage, Coach Gonzalez. Got to stay hydrated up here. Base hit up the middle for Pinal. Caleb Seaback working here in the 5th inning. He's got to be wearing down, though. He's had some long innings. After a quick start, only faced 7 batters in the first 2 innings, but 9 batters in the third, 5 in the fourth. We're now in trouble here in the 5th. Vinny Venverlo has been on base twice, a single, and drew a bases-loaded walk in the 3rd inning. Takes the first pitch up high. And it hits him. Venverlo hit by a pitch. He's just the latest Goldpanner. He's the 3rd hit batsman for Caleb Seebeck. Two aboard for the Goldpanners. For Garrett Davidson, who takes up high. Talking about the sponsors for the next few nights. Local Rotary clubs on Saturday. Have a Rotary Club luncheon tomorrow, and then also a gathering with Hall of Famer Dave Winfield, former Goldpanner, whose statue is now up across the street. Dave Winfield finally gets a statue here in Fairbanks, Alaska, for being a Goldpanner in 71 and 72. It's the only statue he has anywhere in the country, despite being one of the greatest athletes of all time. Two balls and a strike on Davidson. Sunday's game, Alaska Army National Guard Day at the ballpark. And Monday, we close it out with Fan Appreciation Day before taking off for Wichita, Kansas for the NBC World Series. Talked to Halo's boss, Chris Gomez. They played one team that's going to be there. That's the San Diego Stars. Stars seemingly always go to Wichita for the NBC. Davidson with a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Gold at first and second and nobody out. Strike 3 called. Davidson 0 for 3 days so far. Rigs up Hunter Friedberg, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Panners leading 4-1 here in the bottom of inning number 5. 8 Goldpanner hits. And just 2 for the Halos. They got back-to-back singles to lead off the second, or rather, they got 2 singles in the 3rd inning. I'm looking at the Panner scoring line. But that's been it. But Goldpanner pitchers have not allowed much breathing room to any opponent in a long time. Just 25 hits for the Philippines in 5 games. And now 2 so far for the Halos here in game 1. Friedberg swings and misses. Halos dugout a little quieter now, with the Goldpanners taking a 4-1 lead. Well, there's not a lot of them in the dugout right now, except the pitchers. Fouled off. Halos still waiting for a few players to arrive. Caught later flights. One of the difficult things about getting opponents up here in the summer is that league schedules make it difficult. So some of the teams that come up here are not in leagues. Their schedule's more open. Here's the 1-2. Hits him. Fourth hit batsman for Seebeck. Second here in the inning. And now the battery mate's going to talk things over with a right-hander throwing in the bullpen for the Halos. Jamie Mullen will be the batter. And he has a huge opportunity here with one out and the bases full of gold. And the Panners already with a 4-1 lead. And Mullen already with a triple and a double today. Takes ball one. He's got home run power. And he's going to be swinging hard here in this at-bat. Almost hits him. And that is if he gets a chance to swing. Seebeck from San Diego. In a jam. Here's the 2-0. Off-speed pitch, Mullen. Base hit to left. One run comes in to score. Venverlo waved around. And the play at the plate, he slides underneath the tag, and now Mullen's going to be tagged out trying to go to second. That is the second out, but somehow Vinnie Vincent slides under the tag of catcher Dash Lopez and gets in safely, and it's 6-1 Goldpanners as Pinal and Venverlo both score on the RBI single for Jamie Mullen. Friedberg winds up at third on the play. You now go Gold at third with two down. Cole Clark in the 9 spot, 0 for 2 so far. Grounds this one towards third. Vondrak gets it there. Final out, but the Panners add 2 more. And it's 6-1 Fairbanks. Jonah Walker back on the hill for his second inning of work for the Goldpanners. And a base hit up the middle and through for Bennett Vondrak. First hit of the game and the third hit for the California Halos today. And yeah, that dugout's a little quieter now. Even that base hit there got a couple of claps, but that's about it. They were very vocal early in this game. And now Talon Trumbull. How about that name? Talon Trumbull. 0 for 1 with a walk. From Cuesta College, a redshirt freshman, and he takes a strike. Goldpanners in front now, 6-1. Out hitting the Halos 9-3 so far. Ooh, Walker uncorks one there. Swing and a miss from Trumbull. It's 0-2. Leadoff runner at first after Walker went 1-2-3 in the fifth inning. Addison Walker, 4 innings, 1 run on 2 hits, 4 Ks, 3 walks. Will Caleb Seebeck come out for the 6th? Caleb started sharp with 3 strikeouts in the first. Head coach Carlos Gonzalez arguing with home plate umpire Ruben Cabral after that first inning concluded and was ejected. And Seebeck has had a rocky road ever since that clean first inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Goldpanner coaches led a coaching clinic today for kids as young as 6. 2 days in a row of coaching clinics. Called strike 3. Trumbull called out on strikes, brings up Vince Nielsen. Uh-oh, there's a black poodle on the loose in the parking lot. Hide the children. The question is it a full-size poodle or is it a toy poodle? Poodle on the loose in the parking lot. Nielsen 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Went down looking twice against Addison Walker. And here's the 0-1. It's skipped in the turf. And they throw it to first as a runner thought about trying to get to second, but he gets back in time. Vince Nielsen at the plate. And the 1-1 is down low. 2-1 from Jonah Walker's. Had a great season for the Goldpanners so far. Can't wait to see these guys pitch in Wichita, Kansas. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Jonah Walker making his 8th appearance. He's allowed just 2 runs over 23 innings. 26 strikeouts to 5 walks. Swing and a miss and another strikeout. He has struck out 3 of the first 6 batters he's faced. And here's Dash Lopez. A leadoff single, but Vondrak still stuck at first. Beautiful night here in Fairbanks. Are some clouds overhead, but sun's still shining here. The shadows growing across the turf as the days get shorter by about 8 minutes every day. One ball pitch popped out of play. When I drove to Anchorage a couple nights ago, it was really dark, which made the drive that much tougher. Overnight drive, tired, dark, rainy, drizzly. And to add to that, I had a white noise machine blasting away on my phone so my son could sleep. So I had all the right conditions for a nap, except for the fact that I was driving the Parks Highway through Alaska. Ball and 2 strikes now. Walker facing Lopez. And it's hit towards first, past Pinal. Backing up, though, nicely is Venverlo, and he throws to Jonah Walker, covering the bag just in time. The 4-1 put out ends the 6. Going to the bottom of the 6, 6-1 Goldpanners. Goldpanners baseball here on PannerVision as the Panners take on the California Halos. First of 6 games between these two. The Panners have a 6-1 lead. A new pitcher, it's Jonathan Garola. Jonathan Garola on the mound for the California Halos. And this one is hit down the right field line. A fair ball. Oh, and Mealy on his way to second. He's going to try for third. Mealy gets there with a stand-up triple. Lead-off triple for Mealy. Brings up Luke Shermer as the Panners look for more. Welcome to the game, Jonathan Garola. He's sophomore from Vanguard University, 6'3", 230. And wears number 22 in your programs. Panners leading here, 6-1 and looking for more in inning number 6. So that's all for Caleb Seebeck. Goes 5 innings, 6 runs on 9 hits. Strikes out 7 and walks 1. 6 runs on 10 hits for the Goldpanners, 1 run, 3 hits for the Halos. And now Mealy at third base as Luke Shermer pops this one up to shallow right. Calling for it is Hoover. He will make the catch. The runner will tag but stay at third base. As the throw comes in nicely from the right fielder Hoover. One out for Efron Ortega. Ortega for the Goldpanners. 1 for 3 in the ball game. Hey, a little surprise here. Next inning, Goldpanners starter Addison Walker is going to come on and do a little broadcasting all by himself. That's right. Ball and no strikes. Jonathan Garola to Efren Ortega. With Owen Mealy at third following the leadoff triple. We have a new happy boy tonight, too. At least someone new donning the happy boy. Looking forward to that. Here's the 2-1. That will be at the 7th inning stretch. And it's hit high into center field. Drifting back is Olson. He's under it, will make the catch. It's a sac fly RBI for Efren Ortega as Mealy comes in to score. And brings up Matthew Pinal with 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's now a 7-1 Goldpanner lead. Garola's pitch is inside for a ball. Base is empty now for Matthew Pinal. Goldpanners have scored runs in 4 consecutive innings now. And in the 2nd inning, prior to that stretch, Panners had 2nd and 3rd with nobody out but did not score. Well, the bats still rolling here for Fairbanks. And here's the 2-0. This one smashed into center field, a base hit for Pinal. Matthew Pinal is 4 for 4 in the game. And Danny Vaziri on cameras now. Go get him, Danny.
Still warming up.
Venverlo. Has been on base safely all 3 times. Single, walk, and hit by a pitch. Ball gets away momentarily from catcher Lopez. But Pinal stays put at first base. Another interesting note here, Jamie Mullen is a home run away from the cycle. Izzy Diaz hit for the cycle for the Goldpanners down in Grand Forks. And that one skips away, allowing Pinal to head to second base on a wild pitch. Venverlo can bring in another Goldpanner run. And he takes a ball inside. Oh, it hits him. Venverlo hit by a pitch for the 2nd consecutive time. A lot of hit batsmen in this game. That is 5. Caleb Seebeck hit 4 batters over the first 5 innings. And a right-hander already throwing in the pen. Bottom of the 6th inning. The Goldpanners have runners at first and second with 2 down. And Garrett Davidson is 0 for 3. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 on Davidson with Hunter Friedberg on deck. Davidson, the only goalpanner in the starting lineup that has not reached safely, other than Cole Clark. Takes a strike, thought about it. Says I'll wait for another one. 7-1 Goldpanner lead. And an entertaining start to this game. But the tempers that were flaring a little bit and the chirping has kind of slowed down as the Goldpanners have just kept building on this lead. Yeah, now the 3-1 to Davidson. And it's off the glove of Lopez. And so Pinal goes to third base. And it's ball 4 anyway. So the base is full of gold here in the bottom of the 6th inning for Hunter Friedberg, who's 0 for 2. A couple of strikeouts, was hit by a pitch in the 5th inning, one of the many Goldpanners hit by pitches. And a tough inning here for Garola. There's a lot of triple, a single. He's hit a batter and walked another. And Friedberg looks for his first hit of the night, takes a ball outside. Jonathan Garola, a right-hander from Vanguard University. In a big-time jam here, but there are 2 outs. Two and 0 to Friedberg. Mullins on deck. The right-hander urgently throwing in the pen. For the Halos. And this one is popped high and out of play. Looks like Brent Godina throwing in the Goldpanner bullpen. Oh, 2 to Friedberg. Or 2-1 rather. And it's lifted up high. And Olson coming in quickly on the run. Can't make the sliding catch. And 2 runs score as Pinal comes in and Venverlo right behind him. Wow. And it is 9-1 Goldpanners. A double for Friedberg. And the Goldpanners pouring it on now. And now you have Jamie Mullins standing in, who again is a home run from the cycle. Triple, double, single so far. 2 runs batted in, 2 runs scored. And Mullen takes the first pitch outside, kicks away, and a run comes in. It's 10-1. Davidson slides in safely. Over to third goes Friedberg. And Mullen will stand back in with a 1-0 count. 10-1 Goldpanners. Liner into center field, a base hit. 11-1 Goldpanners. And Garola just cannot get out of this inning. And time is called, and we're going to have a pitching change here. So pitching change here at Growden as Joey Hinzo takes over. Joey Hinzo, the third pitcher of the game, as Garola just could not get out of this sixth inning. The Panners have scored 5 runs in the inning and now lead it 11-1 as Cole Clark, the ninth batter of the inning, stands in with a runner at first base after the Mullen RBI single. And this one is hit into right center field. On the run, catching it on the fly is Hoover. And finally, the inning comes to a close, but not before the Goldpanners add 5 runs and take an 11-1 lead after 6. Addison Walker takes over when we come back for the 7th.
How's it going, Panner Nation? Addison Walker calling the game now. First time, so don't give me any. Give me A+ ratings no matter what. Pitch is fouled off to the right. First base coach absolutely missed the ball. Up to bat is number 4, Ruben Mangus. Fouls on one back. Oh, I butchered that. Venegas. Ball a little bit up and out. Counts 1 and 2. Pitch. Called strike 3. Oh, boy. Now up, number 35, Finley Hoover, the outfielder from Willamette University, junior. Wearing pink gloves today. It's going to match with our jerseys on Thursday. Ball out, fastball. Jonah still on the bump. It is 11-1. We are out hitting them by 10 hits. That's always good. Love to see that as a pitcher. Jonah's pitch, curveball up. Good season so far for the Panners. Hopefully y'all are enjoying it. Views a lot different up here than YouTube. Jonah's pitch, fouled straight back. Counts 2-1. 1 out. Halos are scoreless through 4, last 4. Hopefully in the 7th too. And that's a liner straight past short. Nice little hit. Now up is number 26, Elijah Burt. University of Chicago. He's a freshman. That's cool. Jonah's still on the bump. Great season for Jonah, I will say. Great season. Love when I see him come out of the pen after me. You know, you're just getting a win. Curveball, tiny bit up. Jonah from the stretch. Pitch, fastball, fouled. Foul straight back again. Jonah again in the stretch. 1-1. Foul straight back again. Fastball. Counts 1-2. Still one out. Chance for a double play here. The pitch. Fouled off again. All the way to right field. Way out. Count still 1-2. Pitch. Looked like some kind of breaking ball. Maybe left it up a little bit. Counts 2-2. That breaking ball's fouled. Barely chops to the left. Third base coach makes a play on it, unlike the first base coach. The 2-2. Missed down with the breaking ball. Great pitch by Jonah. Great pitch. It's exactly where you want to miss with a breaking ball. Jonah again. Called strike 3 on the fastball. A little bit of talk there. Now up, number 23, Andrew Olson, the outfielder. Now 2 outs on the inning. Jonah with the pitch. Breaking ball down. Good take. Jonah again. The 1-0. Fastball missed up. Not bad after a low breaking ball. Good tunnel. Looks like it's going to be a breaking ball again, but stays up. That was a good take. It's a good pitch. It's 2-0 now, never good. I personally don't like 2-0s, but I always find myself in 2-0s. So Jonah, breaking ball for a strike. Great pitch there. 2-0. You're thinking fastball 2-0. I mean, now you can really throw anything. You can throw the whole kitchen sink at him. Just needs to be for a strike. You really don't want to get to that 3-0 count. Jonah now. Throws a fastball down the middle. Back pick. He's safe at first. Counts 2-2. 2 outs. That's 2s. Jonah breaking ball down. Full count. Three, 2 outs. Big pitch from Jonah. And he picks off. Smart move, smart move. Maybe didn't like the pitch. Maybe just thinking a little bit. Jonah with the pitch. The 3-2. Fouled straight back on the fastball. It's a good pitch there. Very good pitch. Really just want to keep it in the zone here. I think as a pitcher myself, that's what I tell myself is 3-2, try not to walk them. Try not to walk them. Just need to throw a strike here. I can see another fastball coming, probably. If that was me on the bump, I'm thinking another fastball here. And he goes slider inside, ball 4. Now number 7 up to bat. Danny Pina, the righty. He takes ball 1 up on the slider, it looked like. Jonah with the 1-0. 2 outs still, so any base. The pitch. Fastball fouled out. A lot of foul balls this inning, actually. Hopefully we get those back. Never mind, the kids are all over it. Forget about that. Oh, they're climbing the fence. I did not know they do that, being in the dugout all game. The pitch, 1-1. Ground ball straight to Cole. Flip to second to Agar. Good inning by Jonah. Good inning.
I forgot all about it for a month and a half. I looked in the drawer and started to laugh. 'Cause I'm a happy boy. Oh, a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? The 7th inning stretch brought to you by Olympia Chevrolet of Fairbanks. All right, pull out your 50-50 tickets. Your chance to go home with $417.50 plus a Goldpanner jersey. If you have ticket number 151218, ticket number 15.
Still on the bump for the Halos is Joey Hinzo. Now up to bat is Owen Melly. Man, I love this walk-up song. I think it fits him great. Fastball for a strike. You know, think about walk-up songs. I think of Agar's. I think of Izzy's. Love the reggae music. Big fan. Slider down the way for Enzo. Is 1-1. Who else has a good walk-up song? Fastball out. Trying to think. Cole Clark definitely has the worst walk-up song. We'll say Broadway Girls. I mean, straight from TikTok. Love the kid, but we got to change that up. The 2-1. Like a change-up down. Swing right over it. It's 2-2 now. I think, yeah, Agar definitely has the best walk-up song, now that I think about it. It's Girls or something like that. Slider for a strike. Oh, it's Addison Walker still in the booth. I forgot to introduce myself. We got Sherm up to bat. Enzo with a strikeout. 1 out now. Sherm steps in with the 0-0. Oh, little leg hold with a fastball down the middle. Little hold there by Henzo. Tried to mess up the timing. I personally can't do that myself. Slider away, down for a ball, 1-1. So one's on the scoreboard. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The quick pitch for a strike by Enzo. He's definitely scared of Sherm, or at least trying to mess up his timing with the UCI commit. Pitch. Slider in. Almost got him. That mound's actually very slippery. I know it doesn't look like it, but Enzo definitely slipped on that one. Had a pitch like that earlier myself on the curveball. It's quite embarrassing. Another timing straight up the middle on the fastball by Sherm.
Coming to the plate, Efron Ortega.
Now we got Efren up. Efren too has a good walk-up song. I do like that. Little Spanish music action. Gotta show love to my catchers. We got Efren, Ian. I guess we'll count Izzy too. Izzy will count. The 0-0. Slider down the middle. Shermer steals. Safe. Good throw down, but Sherman's too quick. That ball is a strike. Efren having a great summer. Lots of doubles. A few homers. I think he has 2 or 3. So good summer. Fastball down the middle. Foul back. 0-2. Just need a single here to score him. Enzo with the 0-2. See what he does. Breaking ball, a little bit up and in on Efren. Counts 1-2. Efren steps in. Enzo. Fastball in. A little bit on the white there. Not a terrible crowd today. Definitely a lot better than last week's, actually, now that I think about it. Breaking ball, ground ball to short. Throw, out. Moved over the runner, so did his job. Now any single will score Sherm, no matter what. At least it should. That's exactly what you want to do there. If there was no outs, that would have been perfect. Could have gone sack fly here, but that wasn't the case. There was 1 out, so there's 2 outs. Pitch. Ball out. Breaking ball down. Spiked on the plate. 2-0, 2 outs. Seems to always happen. If you notice in baseball games, 2 outs. Normally it's a 2-0 count. Just as a pitcher lose focus in the last batter. Fastball out. It's a ball, 3-0. I'm willing to bet $1 that he will not swing at the 3-0. Actually, I don't even have $1. 50 cents that he takes this pitch. Yep, ball 4. Agar with Walk It Like I Talk It. Like I said, great walk-up song. The Alaskan native. He's pinch hitting.
Now batting number 11, Alex Garcia.
Pitch, fastball. Strike. 0-1. Agar, just a pitch. Fastball. Bloop single. That'll score the run, just like I said. It's now 1-12. And we have 15 hits on the game. Gosh, I love our offense, especially when they're hot. If only I threw one more inning, I would have got the win. But 4 innings for me, I guess. I'll count it in my books. It's a win for me. Win for the team's a win for me. And he's getting pulled. Hinzo, it looks like. Yes, he is. Number 25, Nate Walraven, out of Fullerton College, a freshman. The lefty. We'll be right back. We're taking a timeout.
No pitching for California, number 25, Nate Walraven.
And we're back. A little time out there as y'all watch the amazing warm-up by Walraven. Top 3 all time, and it's not 3 or 2, I'll tell you that. Garrett up now. Number 3.
Garrett Davidson.
The lefty out of San Diego. And he faces off against the lefty. Left on left. Runners on first and second. Single should score Matt from second. If we decide to send him. Make this a 1-13 game. It's 1-12 right now, actually. There sees a pitch. Ball out. Calls time. Looks like they got crossed up. Tiny little talk there. Get it figured out. Definitely got to get the signs down. Don't want to throw a fastball when catcher's expecting a curveball. Trust me, you will get cursed out. Been there, done that, so. Been there, done that. Don't want to do that. Fastball. Looks to be down. See? 2-0, 2 outs. It always seems to happen. It's my thing I always like to look out for. It was actually told to me by Freeberg, who noticed it. I think so did Vinny Vanderlo. Fastball down, 3-0. 3-0, 2 outs. Garrett will definitely not be swinging here, even in a 1-12 ball game. So we'll get to see this go straight to the catcher. Fastball down. Maybe a slider. Can't really tell. Still a walk either way. Doesn't matter. Now up is Freeberg.
Coming to the plate, Hunter Freeberg.
Base is loaded for Hunter. 2 outs. See if he can throw a strike here. Yes, he can. Fastball for a strike. Still 1. Hunter probably wasn't going to swing at that after seeing a 4-pitch walk. So, good take by him. Let's see if Walraven can throw another one. Hopefully it doesn't look like his warm-up pitches. No diss, of course. Curveball fouled. Straight back 0-2. See if he can get out of this bases loaded jam without letting anyone else score. It's probably really going to matter in the game. It's 1-12. Never know. Comeback. I've seen bigger comebacks. The pitch. Fouled straight up. May get out, may stay in. Straight into our dugout. Vince had to kind of jog out of there. No, it wasn't really near him. Great job, Coach. Great job calling pitches today. That actually wasn't sarcastic. I was being legit. Had another good outing, so. Thank you, Coach. And thank you, Efren, actually. Efren caught me today, so big props to the catcher. And my defense, of course. Had a good defensive game. The pitch. Curveball. Second base. Little toss over. So we got out of it. And kept the score 12-1. Only 1 run that inning, so not that bad. We'll be back. Jonah back to the mound.
From the reliable Toyota Camry to the rugged Tacoma Tundra, Kendall Toyota Fairbanks has a vehicle to get you where you need to go, no matter the season.
Goldpanners baseball here on PannerVision. Garrow Von Dane back with you here on the headset. Addison Walker takes over for the 7th inning and now joins me as color man. As we'll just chat for a bit here as the Goldpanners have a 12-1 lead over the California Halos in this first game of a 6-game series to conclude the regular season. That pitch is fouled out of play. Jonah Walker back out for another inning of work, facing Bennett Vondrak. Vondrak, a 1-for-2 night, a single, a walk, and a strikeout. And this one is grounded left side past the diving third baseman Shermer in the left field. So base hit.
Good effort by Shermer.
The Sherminator's leaving town soon.
Is he really?
Yes.
Oh, that's news to me.
Gold
Oh, wait,
Panner.
he's going to Europe, right?
I don't know where he's going. I just know he's not going to be on the team after, I think, tomorrow. I think he's playing tomorrow. I'm not sure, though.
Yeah, I think he's going to Europe. Breaking news, he's going to Europe.
Going
Family
to
vacation.
Family vacation. Do you know where in Europe?
No idea, to be honest.
No idea. Well, good for him. I mean, you can't turn down an opportunity to go to Europe. There's only so many chances to do that in life. It's Talon Trumbull battles here, 0-for-2. Addison Walker joining me here. Did you enjoy doing a little play-by-play?
Yeah, it's a lot harder than it looks on YouTube. You do a great job.
Oh, thank you very much.
Of course.
Yeah, there's
And congrats on the world record.
Oh, yeah,
record.
that's right.
Yeah.
The 24 innings of broadcasting, beating the great Vince Scully. I can at least have that on Vince Scully. Not much else, but I'll take one win against Vin, and I'll even add to it this. Vin had a partner
Really?
to talk to for those 23 innings that he did.
Yeah, talking to yourself is hard. I mean, I just tried it. It's not much to talk about.
It's hard at 9 in the morning in Grand Forks.
Oof. Hard for us, too. Hard for us, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially go 15 innings and then got to come back for a championship game. You know, staying locked is hard. Sure, especially up here.
Talon Trumbull the better. Yeah, tell me about that day. I mean, I've talked to some other people about it, like Alex Garcia on the air here,
Yeah, there you go.
and what kind of day that was, playing at 9 a.m., which is crazy unusual, that 15-inning insane game with the studs, and then having to come back and play the championship.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard. Staying locked for that long is really hard mentally, especially with the break in between. Going from unlocked, getting food, and then you got to come back and win a championship game. Super clutch walk-off. Just got super hyped, super excited, and then, got to get down, go get food, and then be back for 9 more innings. So it's tough, I will say. Luckily, I didn't have to pitch that day, so helped out a little bit.
Yeah,
but
true. You got to just sit back and kind of take it all in as Trumbull draws the base on balls, 2-on with nobody out here in the 8th inning. Addison Walker joining me here. So, I mean, I've said it on the air a bunch of times, and some of the other guys have said it. Never been involved in a game quite like that one. Have you? That studs game.
I don't know. Maybe thinking back to maybe Little League. I remember super long games, but I'm thinking that's maybe 10, 11 innings. With 6-inning games in Little League, 10, 11 innings is a long time. But nothing that I can think off the top of my head. That was definitely the longest game I've been a part of.
And just not just the length of it, but the seesaw, the emotional roller coaster, the back and forth, the times in extra innings where you guys were down by 1 run, then down by 2 runs in the 14th inning, and coming back each time. I mean, it's just a wild game. I've seen a ton of great finishes here in Fairbanks, extra inning wins, but nothing that I can recall that had that much entertainment before the big ending. Yeah.
I mean, going down 2 in the 14th is super. I mean, that's hard on you. You're thinking, this game, I don't know if we're going to come back from this, but, we did, so it was great. I had a great time in Grand Forks, winning the tournament. Pitched well, so that's what I was happy about. We got the win, too, so didn't do that last year, so we have some up on them.
Ball gets away from Ortega. He still almost throws the runner out. Tried to take third on the wild pitch, but he gets in safely. So second and third now with nobody out for Vince Nielsen, who has struck out all 3 times in the game. What else did you like about the Grand Forks trip?
The McDonald's. That's basically all there is to eat out there. So McDonald's.
I was at Tim
vibes.
Hortons every day.
Tim Hortons.
and
Okay,
the
yeah.
grocery store.
Yeah, we'd go to the field, and Tim Hortons was right there, so we kind of walked over. But I mean, McDonald's after the game, McDonald's again after the game. Sleep. You know, first time in the hotel with the guys, that was fun. Hung out. You know?
Yeah, it's that's the one thing. We don't get many road trips, so you don't have those bonding times.
Mm-hmm.
But great time in Grand Forks. We were supposed to start the season in
Ooh.
Kenai. Ooh, got ducks out of the way next to the Halos dugout. We were supposed to open the season in Kenai against the Oilers, and that's the famous Bingo Hilton, which is one room with bunk beds, and the whole team stays in there, which is
Is that serious?
that's serious. Yeah,
No.
it's famous here in the Alaska Baseball League. The Bingo Hilton. It used to be just cots next to each other in one room. Now there's bunk beds with like 3/4 high walls
That's a golden
separating each
sombrero.
bedroom.
That's 4 on the game, right?
What's that?
Four strikeouts on the game by the same hitter.
Yep, indeed.
Golden
yeah.
sombrero.
Golden sombrero.
Yeah,
Good call. Yeah, Nielsen has struck out all 4 times. Brings
Man.
up Dash Lopez, who's 0 for 3.
I think I got him twice.
The Bingo Hilton is something else, but the great thing about it is, especially if you start the season there, everybody knows each other inside and out by the time you get out of that room after a series.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I didn't even know that, to be honest, but I'm kind of glad that got canceled. I don't know if I could sleep in a room with everyone. I don't know if they could sleep in a room with me.
And it's
So-
one light.
One light?
So when the light's
Oh,
on,
no.
everybody's up, and when the light's off, you're just stuck in the dark.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun. Maybe it would have been fun. Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know.
It is.
It is fun?
It's how you. It's all in how you. You know, like a lot of things. It's all in how you approach it. You know, if you go in and you're like, oh man, this is bad, then it's going to be bad. But you know, you'll hear all the differing opinions from anyone that's played in the Alaska Baseball League. They'll have stories about the Bingo Hilton, and I have plenty. 95% of which I can't say on the air, but very entertaining spot. to
There's
say the
just like
least.
huge bunk beds, like a Squid Game room, just
Small
like
bunk
one
beds.
room with like 10 bunk beds.
one giant room with a whole bunch of bunk beds,
Oh.
small, like the smallest beds you can imagine.
I don't know if I'd fit in them then.
Terrible mattresses. Here's a ground ball to third
Oh, slide to first. Okay.
to end
Good
the top of the 8th. Well, more with Addison Walker when we come back for the bottom of the 8th. It's 12-2 Goldpanners. Jamie Mullen will lead off for the Goldpanners here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Garrow Von Dane here in Fairbanks. Beautiful Golden Heart of Alaska, Growden Memorial Park. Addison Walker, tonight's starting pitcher, joining me in the press box. 4 innings, 1 run, just 2 hits, 4 Ks, and 3 walks. Why the 3 walks, Addison?
I mean, you could tell by the stats. I just love walking guys. You know, my favorite thing to do.
I'm just giving you grief here, but man, what a season you've had this year. I mean, you've got to be meeting a lot of your goals that you set for yourself.
I mean, not on the walks, but I mean everything else. Yeah, definitely. Felt good. Arms felt good. So having a lot of fun in Alaska. You know, I think that's kind of what it is. There's not a lot of pressure compared to school ball. You know, you're out here in Alaska just having fun with the guys.
And this one is hit to left, a base hit, and what a night it's been for Jamie Mullen. He's a home run away from the cycle, but he's just plain old 5 for 5 tonight. And I think Jamie will take that. Kind of a cold spell lately before this game, but Jamie breaking out in a big way as Cole Clark stands in. Cole 0 for 4 on the night, batting here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So you were Incarnate Word last year.
Yep.
What are your plans for the fall?
I honestly, I don't know myself. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully something pops up soon. You know, I'm pitching well, talking to some coaches. We'll see where I head, I guess. Not sure yet. So.
It's a crazy life for you baseball players nowadays with the portal and
Yeah.
always on the move. Baseball in general, just a lot. You know, junior college is so big in the Western United States with baseball that it's really a transient lifestyle at a young age.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Transfer portal is definitely crazy now. In sports, you know, kids transfer playtime. They don't like the coaching. They don't like certain stuff. I mean, you can leave for any reason now. So it's not like before where you had to sit out a year. So you had to really dislike the school. Now it's kind of foul ball. You know, any reason you're out. NIL now, big part of sports. Mostly football, but, you know, you still see some in baseball. You know, with me, my coaching staff got fired, so thankfully the transfer portal's in case for me.
Your whole coaching staff.
Yeah, that's the reason I left Incarnate Word was the coaching staff change, which is unfortunate. You know, really like the school, the area, San Antonio. A lot of fun things to do in San Antonio, we'll say. So
I've never been to that town, but I hear it's great.
Yeah, fun. It's in a great area for college kids. You know, you got UT like an hour away, and Texas A&M like an hour and a half. Texas State's right there, UTSA. So it's a good little college experience, college vibe. You can go down, go to some UT games, some A&M games. Played them both in baseball too, so that was fun. Great environment. So.
Oh man, I bet at those two schools.
Yeah, not so much for us, but I mean, great environments for their team.
Yeah.
They didn't like us very much. They're fans, so.
Do they really have it out for Incarnate Word?
Yeah, they did actually. We were tied 0-0 until the 8th inning with UT, so their frat kids weren't too happy.
Owen Mealy, the batter, with 2 on and nobody out here in the 8th inning. The Panners have a 10-run lead here. This game started pretty interesting, but once again, the team's having a lot of trouble getting base hits, Addison. This pitching staff has been so deep and solid all summer long and allowing just 25 hits in that 5-game series against the Philippines, but all year long, really, there are no weak spots. I don't remember a staff like this where everybody that comes in, you never have that sort of, oh boy, let's see what happens here kind of thing when a pitcher takes them out. You expect every guy out there to pitch well.
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of the time it depends on pitch calling and confidence in the pitch calling, and I feel like our coaches do a great job, Vince, especially our pitching coach. You know, we're confident in what he's calling, and we're especially confident in our catchers. You know, I love my catchers, Ian and Efren mainly, and then, you know, Izzy's caught a few games, but you're confident in the pitch calling, you're confident in your catcher, and you can fill up the zone and, you know, pitch with confidence, especially our defense too, I will say. You know, I'm not afraid to pass ball there.
That one's thrown to the backstop.
You know, your confidence in your defense, you know, I'm not afraid a ground ball is going to get thrown away, nothing like that. So, I mean, you can go up there and fill up the zone, and you're just confident. And that's all there is.
Yeah, that's the other thing you brought up there. The defense has been so solid all year. I mean, really the team has been clicking all year long. The only thing that's dipped up and down is the offense and the hitting, but right now that seems to be rolling, and that's what this team needs going into Wichita, because we kind of know what we have in the pitching staff and what we have defensively, although there's some personnel changes happening. Mm-hmm. But the hitting is something that comes and goes. But the team is hot right now. And we're about to get really hot when we go to Wichita, Kansas. Ever been there?
No, first time actually.
Base hit to right for Mealy. Another run comes in as Mullen scores to make it 13-2.
No, I've never been to Wichita. I've heard it's a good college town. Unfortunately, it's the summer though, so don't get any of that. But
Yeah, it is an underrated city in my opinion. It's been a few years since we've been there, so I'm interested to see the changes. But that town can be a lot of fun, especially on the weekends, and we get 2 weekends there.
really, 2 weekends?
Yeah, because we go there next. I can't even remember what day we leave. Tuesday or something, and then we don't play for a few days, and then we'll have 2 weekends there because the championship is, I think, on a Saturday, the second weekend that we're there. Yeah, so sort of 2 weekends, but yeah, that town can be a lot of fun, but it is insanely hot and humid there. So that's the hardest thing about the transition going down there is the crazy heat and humidity.
Yeah. And we play on turf, so it's definitely going to feel hotter on the mound. A lot of baseball players don't talk about turf fields. That mound is an island, and the island is very hot, very, very hot out there. I'm sweating out there even today in the super nice temperature. It's hot out there. So
yeah, the turf gets super hot. I just wander down there every now and again before the game. I'm like, oh man,
yeah,
it is hot down here.
Yeah, not a lot of people know that it is burning on the mounds. So
before we had the rains in recent weeks, that one is hit fair inside the third base bag by Shermer. And in to score is Clark. Shermer into second base. And the Panners just keep rolling along right now.
Coming to the plate.
And what was, speaking of temperature, what was it like early in this game when there was a lot of noise coming from the Halos dugout as they were into the game early, but Caleb Seebeck hit 4 Goldpanner batters, including one on the helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a good series, definitely. 6-game series, playing a team for that long, it's going to get chirpy, and it's already starting. First few innings, saw me come off the mound hype. It's definitely going to be a good series if it stays that way. Obviously, the score now, they're not going to really talk much, but at the time, it was definitely chirpy. So just keep watching the series. It's going to be fun, especially in close games. It's going to a lot of talk, especially after he nailed the 4 batters.
Ortega lifts one high into center field. It's tracked down by Olson. And the runner will tag and head to third. And the Goldpanners rolling along here.
Coming to the plate. Matthew.
As Matthew Pinal will stand in. How's Fairbanks treated you this summer? Have you enjoyed this town?
Yeah, it's fun. A lot of fishing. You get to sleep in. Games aren't until night, and the sun's always out. So get some midnight curtains, and you're good to go.
Yeah, man, I love the 24-hour daylight. Everybody outside says, how the heck do you deal with it? This one is off the first baseman's glove, and safe is Pinal. And Shermer comes in to score another Goldpanner run. And oh boy,
Oh, jeez.
Coming to the plate.
things falling apart for the Halos.
I wish our offense did this all the time. That would be amazing.
Yeah, need to save a couple of these for Kansas.
Yeah, almost 20 hits on the day. 19. That's really hard to do.
My God, yeah. Well, no, we had that Calgary game in Grand Forks. I don't remember how many hits.
Yeah,
And that was in 7 innings
Yeah.
and 20 runs.
Yeah. No, we definitely. I feel like the pitching here is a little bit better. We face their starter, who was definitely really solid. Sitting 90. It kind of wasn't that way against Grand Forks. So putting up 20 hits against this type of pitching is definitely a plus. And we're definitely, hopefully, ready for Wichita.
Alex Garcia, second at bat, and an RBI single in a pinch hitting role
2-0, 2 outs.
in the 7th inning.
2-0, 2 outs, my thing.
Oh, that's your thing?
Yeah, in 2 outs, I don't know if you noticed, it's always 2-0 every time. every half inning.
How about that? See,
Yeah.
this is why you're up here, to notice these things that I miss.
Yeah. You know, as a pitcher, you kind of lose focus. 2 outs, you kind of relax a little bit. 2 balls, it's never good. Being 2-0, I've learned with my walks. So,
What's been the most memorable outing for you this summer?
most memorable. I'm not sure. Honestly, it's kind of bad. I don't remember most of my outings. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with Grand Forks. You know, went perfect through almost 6 innings. No hitter through 7 before I got pulled due to pitch count. I'd definitely say that's the most memorable.
That was a great one.
Yeah, especially in the tournament. You know, Hunter came in. We were no hitter through 8 and then lost in the 9th, but still won the game, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So I definitely think I kind of remember that one the most.
3-2 pitch, foul tip. That's funny you say you don't. You said you don't remember your starts, but the baseball players in general remember the most ridiculous details, even years later. You know, when I faced this guy, the count was this, and then I threw this pitch. Are you like that?
No, definitely not. I mean, if you asked me a question about today, I probably wouldn't have an answer. I have no idea what I did on the mound today, so I mean, I got to go look at the stat sheet after I
Yeah, you
come
were
out.
asking me off the air what your stats were, and which is surprising to me because so many guys are so focused on, you know, the numbers and the stats and the details of the day. And I'm the same as you, man. I sometimes walk out of the press box and people start, or even the coaches start asking me questions back at Panner Manor after the game. I'm like, dude, I already forgot the game.
Panner Manor, I love that.
I've already moved on, you know, like I'm already thinking about tomorrow and stuff like that. So I don't remember much either until I'm prompted and someone gives me the scenario over again. I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember that. But yeah, I'm the same way with those kind of things. Davidson bats here. Garrett Davidson. He's been a nice pickup for the team mid-season.
Yeah, the 2-way. Threw a few innings.
Yeah, he did. Who's the funniest guy on the team?
Got to go with Izzy. Got to
Izzy
go with
Diaz?
Izzy. Yeah. Yeah, Izzy's great personality. You know, he definitely has some feel. You know, there's some guys that don't have some feel, that say some stupid stuff in stupid times, but I feel
Right.
like Izzy doesn't really have that. You know, he's just always the comedic guy.
And who, if you're going to fight 5 guys and you need one teammate on your side, who's it going to be?
Oh, Efren. Efren easy. Gotta pick my catcher I throw to the most. And, you know, he's chirpy. He's big. You know, I definitely think he'd back me up in a fight. I think that's who I got to pick. Got to have love for my catchers. You know, Ian too. Either one of my catchers, honestly.
Is Ian close to coming back? He talked to me the other day. He said he was getting real close.
I honestly, I don't know. I want him to come back, of course.
Yeah.
But I think he had a doctor checkup the other day, and I don't know what they said. I honestly forgot to ask. Kind of bad on me, but
Oh, 1-2 pitch. Hammered to right. Will it stay fair? Foul. Oh, man. Umpire right on the baseline with a good view of it.
I don't know. Long strike, long strike. Love that as a
Man.
pitcher, but I mean as a Goldpanner, that sucks.
He has that down the line power.
Yeah.
Does Garrett.
Yeah. I mean, that was a shot. That was probably 340 maybe? 350?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave one up to that way against the Pilots. So,
The Anchorage Glacier Pilots. Can you believe you guys have lost 1 game since the Midnight Sun game?
have we really?
Yeah.
What game was that? What game
That
did
was
we
the
lose?
5th game against the Pro-Am All-Stars.
Oh, that's down.
That's a base hit to left, and then it's
Oh, no.
misplayed by Venegas. And coming in to score another Goldpanner run. And it is officially
20 hits on the game.
a laugher here.
20 hits. It's a good benchmark.
Man, oh man. A rough night and a rough start to this series for the California Halos.
Yeah, I mean, they're not a bad team, so, I mean, this is not like them for sure. At least when I pitched against them, I thought they were pretty decent. They took some good at-bats, good approaches.
Mm-hmm.
Good bat to ball, for sure. So, I mean, just got to work out the pitching, I think.
Hunter Friedberg The batter here with the Panners leading 16-2 behind 20 base hits.
Wow.
Man, oh man. Do you have a roommate with your host family?
No, I'm by myself. I'm with the housing coordinator.
Oh,
Shout
okay.
out Leanne and Evan. Love my host fam. Got 4 kids in the house, so feel right at
Oh,
home.
wow.
I have 4 siblings myself, actually. I'm the oldest of 5, so
Oh, wow.
yeah, fit right in.
Yeah,
so.
mirroring life.
Yeah, basically.
That's pretty cool. What a great opportunity for those kids, man. I mean, I'm sure you've talked to Andrew Trotman. He housed Goldpanners through the years and
Yeah, Trop.
still keeps in touch with some, including Alex Vesia with the Dodgers now. And so those relationships could last a long time with those host families.
Yeah.
So you've done a lot of fishing. Have you done some fishing with Trop this summer?
Yeah, actually, we did. We went on his boat down the river, and he kind of showed us all the spots to go to.
That was down the Chena, or did you head up? Did you go out to Hot Springs at all?
Yeah, so we went to the hot springs. We have a place down in the Chena that we kind of wade through, and we'll fish. It's about an hour away. It's a pretty good spot. You know, get a few fish every now and then.
You fishing a lot of mosquitoes?
Yeah. Mosquitoes here are crazy. They're huge.
They're huge. They're relentless. One of them will get in your room and bite you 16 times.
Yeah, especially if you're sleeping.
Yeah. You wake up with welts all over you.
Not fun.
And you get out in the woods and it's brutal.
Got to bring bug spray. You know, a lot of the times when we go fishing, it somehow rains. Like every single off day, it's rained that we go fishing.
That's true. It has rained on the off days.
Yeah, so no bug spray. It just wipes right off, and then it's not pleasant. Somehow they're still out in the rain. I don't know. Thought the rain would stop them, but I guess not.
Man, it's unbelievable, the mosquitoes. When I'm back home and in Pittsburgh, as Friedberg walks, when I'm back home in Pittsburgh, people start griping about mosquitoes, and I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't noticed a mosquito in 20 years, except for when I'm in Fairbanks, Alaska.
Yeah, it's hard not to notice them. They're the size of hummingbirds. I mean, they're huge out here.
They're the only creature on Earth that I'll dispose of.
Yeah,
I'm a catch and release guy, but when it comes to these mosquitoes here, man, there's no such thing.
they gotta go.
Violence is the only way.
Yes, they've gotta go. They're huge.
One more chance for Mullen to hit for this cycle as he fouls this one off. How about Izzy Diaz hitting for the cycle down in Grand Forks? That was one of the many interesting, cool things that happened down there.
Yeah. I was gonna say that actually. Last time you talked about Jamie hitting for the cycle, you know, Izzy was the last one to do it. So I mean, I'm sure Jamie's trying his best to hit a homer here. I mean, that's kind of hard to do, but maybe he gets it, maybe he doesn't. Yeah. Big congrats to Izzy, the part-time catcher, the part-time outfielder. Yeah, that was a crazy game. We honestly put up, 20 that game?
Yeah, it was 20. That was that game against the Calgary Diamondbacks.
Yeah. You know, it's hard to do.
Oh, another base hit. Mullen
That'll be a double.
drives one into the gap.
Send him for the cycle.
A couple of runs come in to score. Yeah, try to get the infield in the park home run. Oh, boy. Mullen drives in a couple of more. He has 5 RBIs in the game.
Man, great game. This is exactly what he needed. A little cold spell.
And time is called. And they're going to gather the fielders. There's nobody in the pen. They could always call someone out of the dugout, but this one is
Looks like they're calling an infielder.
out of control right now. And what will they do? We'll tell you when we come back. Panners all over the Halos right now. Goldpanners baseball here on PannerVision. Pitching change as Josh Kim comes into the game. Number 49, Josh Kim, with Gold at second and third and 2 down.
Oh, broken bat.
And it is a foul ball up the line, and Clark throws his hands in the air as he holds a small piece of wood. The rest of it
Oh, man.
up the first base line. How much does that bat cost, do you think?
$350 maybe? You know, he brought his own kind of special wood, a brand that they don't make anymore. He had to make some phone calls, get some bats, and that's 2 broken. So, unfortunate summer for him. And tough day today, I'm sure. He's not super happy.
Years ago, everyone would just use the bomb bats after breaking a couple bats early on. They'd just say, forget it.
Yeah.
Use bomb bats the whole season.
Yeah. You know, some guys just like the actual wood better, so.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think they just made that call at some point. We're like, I'm not going to be able to keep ordering bats.
Yeah, it's hard to get stuff shipped up here, so.
Oh, for sure. You know, it's funny. I got my mail forwarded when I left Pittsburgh in late May, and today I got my first piece of mail.
Yeah. I mean, try Amazon same-day shipping, and it's a lie. It's definitely a lie. It's not same day up here.
Nope. Ball and a strike here on Clark with a new lumber. And he takes him down. Are you, how do you feel about the pitch clock coming up in Wichita?
Oh, really? It's in Wichita?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Things go very fast in the games down there. Pitch clock, a mercy rule.
Really? There's a mercy rule?
Yep.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. You know, pitch clock. I pitched with that all of fall at my college, so I'm definitely used to it. It's honestly a good thing, so you don't have games like this.
Yeah, you work pretty quick on the hill.
Yeah, decently quick. So I don't think it'll be that big of an issue.
Line drive, base hit to center field. Cole Clark will drive in. Yet another Goldpanner run.
It was a bomb bat.
Yeah.
22 hits on the day.
Man, oh man. So how was the bat boy yesterday? One in particular.
The bat boy, your son, yes. Your son.
How did Angus do?
Hey, did you see him dancing down there?
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, he's full of energy. He's a ball of energy, so.
Tell me about it, especially when it gets later in the day.
Yeah. He maybe had one too many cookies and was going crazy, so.
Carlos, Coach Gonzalez actually was texting me up here like, is it okay for him to have a cookie?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really think it was his choice, you know, sneaking cookies down there. Don't tell him I told you. He's not in trouble.
Cookies and Skittles.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he had a great time. What a way for a youngster to spend some time in the summer here with the Goldpanners. He was all over the press box, ticket gate, merch stand, dugout, the whole thing.
Yeah. Hey, he's a ball of energy. You know, we were playing with him down in the bullpen, hanging out with him, so that was cool. It was dope.
Ball and 2 strikes here on Owen Mealy at the top of the order. Owen, the 12th batter of the inning.
Yeah, jeez.
Here in the 8th, it's 19-2 Goldpanners. Addison Walker here joining me in the press box. We'll release you after this inning so you can go back with your team for the conclusion of this one, if it ever ends. Not sure it will.
No, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I'm really needed down there. It's a tight game. They need my energy.
Yeah. They might need your energy. They might be a little...
They may be asleep in the dugout.
A little slow right now down there.
Yeah, someone's probably sleeping down there. I would be.
Mealy swings and fouls it back and out of play. I'll put you on the spot here, too. You need one AB, one clutch AB to win the tournament. Who do you want up? There's a smash to center field. Another Goldpanner run.
Maybe if Ian was healthy, I'm probably taking Ian. You know.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd go with Ian when he's healthy. You know, he kind of proved that he's Mr. Clutch in Grand Forks. We were down 1, and then he hit that homer to tie it back up.
Yeah, did it in a
game on the
hurry.
line. Yeah.
Leading off the inning, so just boom.
Yeah. I mean, that was probably the most clutch thing we've had so far. Maybe Evan Robecki, who's not here anymore, hit the game-winning homer. So maybe him too.
Ground ball foul.
I think they're cheering for the other team now. Panner Nation turned against us.
20-2.
They're cheering for that to be fair. Oh, man.
Panners have scored in every inning since the third.
Jeez, I didn't even notice. We put up 8.
And in the second inning, there was second and third with nobody out. And did not score. And you don't get a decision here. You get the ND.
Yeah. I was telling Coach, I was like, Coach, I need the win. Let me go one more inning. He's like, nah, you know, we're trying to save your arm. You're throwing well. We're going to keep you throwing well, get you ready for Wichita.
Is that it for you until Wichita?
I have no idea. It's honestly up to the coaches. I didn't throw that many pitches. I think I had like 65.
Yeah, I was speculating that the only way would be the last game of the series.
Yeah, maybe like a bullpen game, kind of like what
Yeah.
I've been doing, where I come in the last inning, just throw an inning.
This one is popped up by Shermer.
Please catch it. Oh, no.
And,
yes.
man, Trumbull.
Let's go. Finally.
Addison, thank you so much for joining
Yes,
us here.
sir.
in
Thank
the
you so much for having me.
Press box, a lot of fun, buddy.
Yeah, it is fun.
Continued great season.
Thank you so much.
Goldpanners all over the California Halos tonight.
Ticket number 151.
20
Ticket number 151,
to 2. That's right, 20
$20.50.
to 2.
151,
20 runs, 23 hits and no errors. 2 runs on 5 hits and no errors for the Halos. This is some score sheet here today. Garrett Davidson on to try to finish this one off. Yep, that's right, Garrett Davidson pitching. Here in the 9th inning, after 4 innings from Jonah Walker. One run on 3 hits for Jonah. Davidson misses downstairs, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The fans anxiously want this game to end, as does everyone else. One guy yelling, "I got to work tomorrow." There's a ground ball up the middle. Alex Garcia on to first. Hoover is out number 1.
At the plate, Elijah Burt.
Elijah Burt, the batter. Oh for 1. He pinch hit in the 7th inning after Perales went 1 for 2. Man, oh man, what a destruction tonight by the Goldpanners. Feels like it's turning into night. Field entirely in shadows now. Elijah Burt, a strikeout victim in his one at bat against Jonah Walker. And this one is hit high into right. Friedberg, a few steps to his left, will make the catch for out number 2, and the Halos down to their last out. At some point, we will try to get this uploaded to YouTube in its entirety, the video and audio. I know it's been nightmarish for you viewers out there trying to deal with the internet problems we're having tonight here at the ballpark. It's been out all over the park. And, you know, internet in Alaska is pretty awful. Very expensive and very unreliable. Strike is called. My buddy Rodney just got ordered Starlink, so curious to see how that goes. Because I'm going to jump on that if it works better than the junk I'm dealing with. Olson grounds one to third in a quick 1-2-3 inning for Garrett Davidson as he finishes this one off for the Goldpanners. Not a save situation, but the Panners overwhelmed the Halos here in the first game of the season concluding, regular season concluding 6-game series. The Panners dispatched with the Halos by a final score of 20-2. My thanks to Addison Walker for joining me on the broadcast tonight, doing some play-by-play on his own. For Raleigh Johnson and Bam Bam Burnley and Kari, I'm Garo Von Dane saying so long from Growden Memorial Park. To whoever's still listening, I appreciate you. Join us tomorrow. Tune in, turn on, and pan out 6:30 p.m. Panners and Halos Game 2. 20-2. The Panners win it.